Alright guys, so I'm working on the Beamer 535i. Unfortunately, it looks like my fuel line couldn't take the pressure of the increased fuel pump. Obviously it's an old fuel line, and that's a common problem with these BMWs, the old ones. You have to make sure that you do change the fuel line. I've had a few, and I've had to change the fuel lines from the motor going down before you hit the hard lines. Thankfully the hard lines on this one are fine, but it's all the rubber before and after the hard lines. So I'm gonna have to fish this one down because I wish I had taken a video. The leak was unbelievable. Thank God I'm still here actually, because it was leaking like a sieve from the fuel line just before it went to the fuel filter. And the only reason I noticed it was there was this car trailing me, like tailgating me. I was in Astoria, Queens, and I went over like a speed bump, slowly, and it was like on my ass. The next thing you know, it started staying back. I was like, okay, that's strange. So I was at the stop sign, so I went to take off, and the rear wheel on the passenger side slipped. So I'm like, that's strange as well. It was a dry day, it never rained. So I looked in the rearview mirror, and then I started seeing like a trail of fluid. I was like, oh shit. And I started smelling gas. Oh my God. When I went in the car, I pulled over, had it running. I looked under, and gas was just spewing out on the exhaust and everything. So thank God I'm still here. I was able to. It was a crazy day that day. I got towed like 3 times, trying to get it home. Thankfully I was able to get to a shop in Queens. They allowed me to use their shop. I had my tools in my car anyway, because I actually was going there to help someone else with their car. So I'll shout out them in probably in the description, the shop that helped me out in Queens. Great group of guys. But yeah, so I'm going to be focusing on trying to fish this out with the line, the tube. I'm gonna replace all the rubber, and just get that out the way, because I never want to have that experience again. God forbid I was driving on the highway or on a track or something, that would have been horrible, especially with turbo spooling, spitting out fire and the exhaust. It might have been over for me. So that's what I'm going to be going through. So stay tuned, and like, subscribe, and follow me on this journey with this Beamer 535i. It's come a long way. I had to take out the front bumper. As you can see, the bumper's inside because the car is low. So for them to tow me, that's the only way I could have them tow me, because it was too low. They would have cracked the bumper, and it's hard to get. So like and subscribe, more to come.